Hey everyone, welcome to Judging for the Win. I'm Dave, and this is my daily ruling. Today's question was suggested by a viewer, thanks to Beardo for this one. Amy plays Staff of the Storyteller while she controls Torpor Orb. After she creates the spirit token from the staff entering the battlefield, does this cause the staff's middle ability to trigger and give it a story counter? Okay, so first I'd like everybody to picture what physical actions you would take when you encounter a game instruction to create a token. For me, it's a two-step process. I reach into my deck box and get a token that has the proper characteristics, then I place that token on my playmat with the rest of my permanents. And that physical set of actions matches pretty well with what's officially happening in the game. I think the main difficulty a lot of people have with this question is that there's a little bit of lexical ambiguity in whether the phrase create a token is meant to refer to the first step of this process or the whole event. As we can see from this passage in the CR, when used in a rules context such as the condition for a triggered ability or a replacement effect, the intended reading is that creating a token refers to the entire process. Here's another example which clarifies that entering the battlefield is contained within the event of creating a token. In any case, we can see that Torpor Orb only blocks triggered abilities that trigger when a creature enters the battlefield. This does not include triggers like the one that gives the staff a story counter in the original problem statement because, as we saw just now, creating a token and a token entering the battlefield are treated by the rules as two distinct things, even though one entails the other. Here's another interesting situation to explore this principle a little further. Let's say that there's no Torpor Orb. Instead, Amy is going to play Staff of the Storyteller and Nick responds with Hallowed Moonlight. Does the staff get a story counter? Okay, so just like what we said before, what will happen in this case is that we're going to reach into our deck box and get out a spirit token, then we're going to try and put it on the battlefield, except that Hallowed Moonlight's replacement effect is going to interact specifically with this part of the process, and instead we're going to exile that token. The token will cease to exist the next time state-based actions are performed, but we still did go through the set of instructions corresponding to creating a creature token. Even though part of the process did not get performed the same way that it normally does, the game still counts that as creating a creature token, which means that Staff of the Storyteller will get a story counter. As an advanced note, some of you who are very familiar with the rules no doubt are wondering how this one fits into the picture. Indeed, in the context of what I just said, it would appear that it should apply to the case that was just discussed, casting doubt as to whether the Staff of the Storyteller really would get the story counter. The solution to this apparent issue is that Hallowed Moonlight does not say the spirit token cannot enter the battlefield. Rather, it has a replacement effect that modifies the event of entering the battlefield with something else. Because the situation that we have in the game does not match exactly the situation referenced in that rule, the token creation process will proceed as I originally said. The token is created and exiled, then ceases to exist, then a story counter will be put on Staff of the Storyteller. If you're wondering what kind of cases that rule actually does cover, I think it's mainly for if you tried to make a land token while there's a Worms of the Earth out. But that's all I have for you today. How did you do? Join me again next time for another daily ruling, but until then, I hope you have a great day.